So here's a quick demo. You can see some fingerprinting up here and down here. Now, not sure how that happened because the other blades do not have that. So, regardless of how it happened or not, it happened. So what I'm doing here is I'm holding one winged paper towel. You can also use a glove. That helps a lot too. That way you're not adding to the fingerprint orchestra. So, my tube's almost out. I'll be buying more soon, but it's called Semichrome, and you can order it online, and it's this pink crap. You won't need this much for a small blade, but what you do, it's my preferred way to do it, on brass that's already polished. If it's not polished, you want to saturate a coarser cloth with it and go at the brass that way. But if it's already been polished and it's got fingerprints or edge corrosion, just take the semichrome and work it in with your finger. And if the marks are too deep, you can use a microfiber cloth like you would polish automotive paint with. And you may get some on the other side of the blade, but you can go back and get that too. So, alright, so when you're polishing brass and your finger turns black, it's taking some of the surface off, which is what you want to see. So, I've got a fresh, clean sock here, and these are one of those super soft socks, not the rough athletic ones. So, I'll just go and the same direction I originally polished it with the machine, which is like that. Sometimes you have to get around the spider like that. It can be a little aggravating, but if you take the blade off, that won't be nearly as aggravating. Alright, clean spot on the sock. And we'll take the same rag and push from this side. So a little more pressure without bending it. And boom, fingerprint is forever gone. So, since I did that, I'm just going to turn it around and look at the blade I just cleaned. Make sure I didn't get any semichrome everywhere. So, you can use rubbing alcohol or fingernail polish remover. And just take it a little bit like that. And I'm trying to find the blade that I just worked on. Yeah, here it is. And yep, see the polishing compound? You want to make sure you take your clean sock, pushing back with clean rag though, and get your excess polish off because you don't want it sitting on the edge. Just get that good and clean like that. So there's the blade we cleaned the back on that had that extraneous fingerprint. I'll turn back around. You can even see it looks more freshly polished than the rest of them. but that's okay. I kind of like my blades to set up a gold patina, but I'm making this video to help out my fellow fanners here who just want to maintain a polish. So, alright, there's the rubbing alcohol and the don't touch the brass paper towel here. Use to keep it from moving around. So you just want to get that semichrome residue off. Don't touch your paint, although I don't think rubbing alcohol is going to hurt your paint too much, especially not a decent paint. Oh, and yeah, you can see how much nicer this looks once you get the dust off of it too. I need to find a better way to display these fans because they are getting ridiculously dusty. So, alright, rubbing alcohol. And sometimes, but not always, it'll leave a little streak mark. So take a clean part of your microfiber or your sock. So right here, I know I didn't do any polishing with it. So I'm just going to go here and make sure I get all that rubbing alcohol residue off. And try to stay with the out and in, but you can go in swirls if you want. So here is the blade we just did. So you can see nice clean polish on it. So next thing you do, turn the fan sideways and make sure you didn't accidentally knock a blade out of plane. Now, this is a commutator motor, so it's not going to sit there and just stay spinning. It's got these brushes, but we can always just, yep, that's perfectly in plane. When I made these brass wings, I specifically weighed them to be perfect because these fans, the nickname is Weed Whacker on Crack, and you're going to see in a minute. These are Menominee AC/DC clamshell fans. You see from the back. And an interesting note about these is they use one Emerson grommet right there at the output, and they don't have a switch in the fan, so you have to use a line switch on them. Now, just to finish off this fun video, we'll turn on the quote-unquote Weed Whacker on Crack. See, I got a red button snap it switch on here. These are pretty nice. Back this up. Here we go. Alright, thank you for watching the video. I hope that helped. Little instructions on how to keep polished brass maintained. Let's see. We did such a good job, we can't even find the one we just worked on. So, alright. You have a nice day, and we'll see you next time for another fan how-to video.